Hi guys, Beth here. So today, oh my gosh, I have something. I think it's a glitter. Okay, today I have my No Pan Left Behind project pan. I have no pan left behind on 4 items. One's a face product and the other, actually no, 5. So one's a face palette and then the other 4 are eyeshadow palettes. So I'm gonna share those with you first, and then I will show you what I'm still working on, and then I'll share with you what I'm gonna roll into this project pan. It's not like really a panning video, it's just like no pan left behind. I'm just trying to use up every shade in each palette. So the first one is my Partners in Cream project pan. This is the e.l.f. bronzed and pink beige duo. So I'm considering a palette like anything 2 or more, and it is looking like this. I have used both of them because it is in the project. I've been working on it, so it's kind of like a cute little give me, and I do want to roll in some more face products. So, you know, I might have some in the when I roll them in today, but the next item is, I'm kind of looking at my sheet because I want to go in order, but I'm like, it was kind of hard the way I marked it. So I did check marks on the ones that I had no pan left behind. I think the last time I updated you guys was in March, so it's been a good 3 months. And I rolled in a couple of items then that I'm still working on. So let me see. So I'm looking at the check marks. So the next one that was like from the start, like in January, was the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle palette. It smells delicious. It's by Too Faced. Yeah, it has like a berry scent to it, and I just love like these creamy formulas that are in it. But yeah, I did get my No Pan Left Behind. This is one of my favorites. And yeah, this is more of a drier one, this raspberry color. But yeah, I got No Pan Left Behind in this, so it's rolling out. I'm glad to have it out and to move on to other eyeshadows that I can use up. The next, not use up, but try out. The next one is that e.l.f. Bronson. Okay, so I already talked about it. This was next in line though, in that the intro video, I guess. And then I have my, what else did I use up? I have them right here. I have them in front of me. I'm like, where are they at? Okay, so the next is the Teddy Bear palette by Too Faced. At some point, I was like, I want everything Too Faced, and I have a lot of Too Faced like palettes and stuff. But my husband bought me this one, which is so sweet of him. And it's not something that I would have bought for myself because I do have the chocolate bar palette, and it's kind of similar, just like some neutrals and browns and stuff. So he bought me this, and I love how sleek and slim it is. It's like probably an easy like travel kind of palette and like everyday kind of work palette. But I did use every shade in this palette. And I'm sorry, you guys, I don't have pictures. I might be a little more mindful next time and have some for you of the looks that I created with these palettes. But I don't today. So the next palette is the Natasha Denona Cupid palette. I think I have it in the Panner's Pan project pan, or I did have it for Kim, Teacher Loves Beauty, because she was working on this palette. I rolled it in for her. And I also put it, anything that's a palette that's in another project is going to be obviously in this, because I'm going to try to get no pan left behind on everything I use, like every palette. But I love this palette. The formula was nice. I didn't find any fault in it. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows, and yeah, so I use that every single shade. And that is it. Okay, so I got one. I said I had 4. I only had 3 because I got this one mixed in there. This one I do have on my eyes today. It is the Sailor Moon, and you can see I have like a shimmer and, you know, just like some shadows in my crease. I'll share with you this one. This one is one that did not get finished up. I still have a few eyeshadows in it, yeah, that I need to use. So this one, Sailor Moon, let me share with you. Where am I at on this one? ColourPop Sailor Moon. No, I did use everyone. I'm so sorry. I did. I'm confused because I was looking at it and I'm like, no, I didn't. Like in the last week, I've used every single shade right here, these three. Today on my eyes, I have this one I put in the crease, and then I guess that's, what is that? Silver Crystal? No, that can't be. That is Twilight Flash, maybe? I don't know the name. You know, they have them on the back, but it's like so confusing. I use this one, and then I use this peachy one like on the outer V right here. So you do see that more than this. This barely shows up on my crease at all. And then I use this glitter. It's one of those pressed like glittery ones. It's dried out, and but I did have a base. I had a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow base underneath, so it did stick, like the glitter did stick to it. So that's how I'm gonna have to use this. I thought, I don't know, let me know, you guys, what do you do when they dry up? Do you just stop using them? Do you put Duraline in them? I was thinking about trying out Duraline because I do have some. But there's the glitter. It's just really glittery. I really don't like these kind of shadows. If I swatch the one next to it, it's still creamy, and then the one next to it, it's not really that creamy, but it's not one of those type of shadows that's like a super shock. So those are the other two that are shimmers right here, and then this one's really creamy as well. I don't know what happened with this glitter one, but it like really dried up. So I did use every shade in this palette, so it's rolling out. I do like ColourPop shadows. I'm so tempted right now to purchase some more right now, but I have so many eyeshadows, I shouldn't. So I'm filming Project Pan videos right now to prevent me from buying more. Okay. Next I have, these are all the ones that I'm still working on. So I'll try to go in order, but it might get out of order. Okay, the first one I have here is the Sunset Violet Voss palette. It is such a pretty color story, in my opinion. You can make the most beautiful sunset looks out of this Violet Voss palette. Now, I have only used one eyeshadow. Like, so since I rolled it in, Violet Sunset is the one that I used. I haven't used any of the other ones, but I do plan to for the summer. So I'm gonna try to work on it this month. And it's also nice that I'm doing an update because it reminds me of what I haven't used. And speaking of that, the Lost in Love palette by ColourPop, I haven't used it at all. I did, when I first got it, I did do a look with it. I don't know if I filmed it, but I know I didn't post it, so it's as if I've never used it. So I'm saying I haven't used it. Like, I'm gonna use every single shade in it starting when I start, because there's nothing marked or shown on video that I have used it. So I am going to, I don't know why I'm holding it like that. There is no mirror in this. But here's the palette, super cute. I got it for Valentine's last February. So there it is. The next one is my Too Faced Peach palette. However, didn't I use all of them? I think I did. No. Okay, Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Sorry, my daughters are like giggling downstairs. They're laughing out loud. This palette is in my No Pan Left Behind, or my Panner's Pan for Monica Adriana. She is panning this palette this year, or she already panned it. I can't remember. But let me hold it the other way. I did use every shade on this side and then every shade on these two rows. And I have used, this one here is just peachy 2 different times. So I do mark it like double when I do use it double. And I'll try to remember to let you guys know. But yeah, I still have like pretty much like these 2 rows still, and then these 2 to use. So yeah, I still have quite a bit. And then I have my Cherry on Top palette. I really need to use this. I only have one eyeshadow in this one that I need to use. The one that I still need to use is right here, the Wild Cherry. You could tell it's untouched. But the mattes all look kind of like untouched. However, I did use them all. It's just this one Wild Cherry that I need to use, and I might just try to use all of them again because they look so untouched, and I want them to look like I used them. So here's that palette. So glad I have it. Here's another one where I only have one eyeshadow. I got this at the 99-cent store. It's my Lucky Charm by Wet n Wild. It looks like this. This one, it's the, like this, I don't know, what is that called? Like a pewter color, or it's like a gold, like an old gold. I haven't used this one yet. Or maybe I did, but I didn't mark it, so I'm not gonna count it because I have nowhere proof that I used it. It's a pretty color. It looks like you gotta build it up though. So yeah, I need to use that one. And then I have my Spring Dragon palette. Now I am gonna roll this in for someone for the Panner's Pan, Project Pan. So wait for that video, it should be out soon. I plan on filming it really soon. This is, yeah, Spring Dragon by Judy, Odin's Eye and Judy collaboration. And here are the shades. I haven't reached for this at all either. I do have the bottom row. I did use the bottom row, and then these two at the top. I love this color, and then the green shimmer. And then I don't remember the look I did with this, but it's probably filmed because I did check it off. And yeah, so this one, I still am working on it. I'm also working on the Pat McGrath Sublime 2 palette. My husband bought me this. He bought me a bunch of Pat McGrath, like a whole bundle for Christmas. And I told him, please stop buying me Pat McGrath. I don't like her shimmers. They get all over my face. And my thing with eyeshadows, I love shimmers. Mattes, I'm pretty sure like I could work with like almost any matte shade, but shimmers have to be good, or you know, I get frustrated with glitter all over my face. Here it is, and I am looking for it. I have only used 3 eyeshadows in this. I've used these 2 here and this one here, and so I still have all 4 of these, and then I have the gray, this purpley color, and this black. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty, but I don't know, I just don't get along with Pat McGrath's eyeshadows. And then last but not least is my Alicia. I haven't reached, I swear I have reached for this, but I just am not marking it. Honestly, like, I love this palette. It's so colorful. This is by Beauty Creations. And right now, all I am showing is, let's see, the 6th one, this red one being used. I think I did do a look during football season with the red for the Chiefs because they're my favorite team. And then I have the purple marked. No, it's not the purple. It's the pink. The pink? No. Okay, so it's the 2 pinks, not the red. So the 2 pinks. But I swear, like, I see movement. Like, I did use the red. Like, I've used a few of these, but I just didn't mark them. So I'm going to try to get this done. And that is it for the ones that are, like, kind of... I'm still working on. I'm gonna grab the ones that I'm gonna roll in. Okay, the ones I'm rolling in are the Tarte Be a Mermaid and Make Waves. Yes, Be a Mermaid and Make Waves palette. I love this one for summertime. It just has like eyeshadows that are easy to use and to make combinations with. They have like, you know, for me, I just am missing like a all over the lid like shade. But there's crease shades, there's a lot of pretty shimmers, and I am like so close to hitting pan on Bubbly. It's this beautiful like chromey eyeshadow. It's like blue and then it shifts to like a pink. And so yeah, I'm so close to hitting pan that. But I did use this the other day in a look. I went to work and I used that. And I'm pretty sure I used Sure Thing, which is one of my favorite mattes, this one right here. And I don't remember what else I used, but I'm gonna draw it in, and I'm gonna in my notebook, and I'm gonna try to get No Pan Left Behind on it. I love this palette. Then I also brought out my Melissa Michelle. This is really old palette. I wasn't buying a lot of palettes at this time when I bought this palette, so I don't know. It's really old. It's just really old. But I like that it has two face products in it. And it has some mattes. It looks like an everyday kind of like whatever look, like maybe like, you know, just like a light makeup kind of day. It does have a couple of darker shades over here. I'm pretty sure I've used like this brown in my eyebrows. Like I could get a full makeup look with this palette, like a full face of makeup with this. So I'm gonna throw this in there, get a full face, and call it done. And then I have my Nomad palettes. This is the Oriental Express. I was like, I have so many warm tones in this project. Let's get in some cool tones. So I'm putting this in. I love Nomad Cosmetics. Whenever they come out with new palettes, I'm like, what's the price? Because I can't afford expensive palettes, but when they go on sale, I do buy them. I did buy this on sale. But yeah, I plan to use every shade at least once in this palette. It's such a pretty palette, and I love their matte formula. Then I have the this Nomad Cosmetics palette. This is the last one that I'm rolling in. This is the Polynesia one, and I still have it in the box with the postcards. I wonder if these postcards are writable. You know, Moria, they sent me like a letter in the last unboxing I did, or was it a Get Ready With Me? It was a Get Ready With Me, and it's like blank. So like I thought that was so cool. I like how Nomad puts like a whole note and sends it to you and talks about like the place. But I'd also like if they sent like a postcard. That would be so cool that you could write on and send out. But anyway, here are the shades, some more cool tones, a few warm, and yeah, I love this row down here of all the cool tones. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this in there, hopes to use every shade, and that is it, you guys, for my update. So 4 eyeshadow palettes out, 1 face palette out, and I think I'm just gonna count that Melissa Michelle because it has like the blush and the highlighter as like part of a face palette. So I mean, when I use Get No Pan Left Behind on all of those, I'm just gonna consider it one, but since it has the 2 face products in it, I'm not gonna pull in any face palettes, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I hope you like this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.